So create the category. So it is too good to keep the folders in our drive. So keeping all the files in our drive, for example, in you are keeping all the files as it is without creating a folder. It is not easy to find the file. I think organizing the data is the art. So here it is mandatory for you to create the folder. Here the term is category. So first I explain you the how to create the category. Just here in the tab, click category. Then this is a parent category. Inside this, like a folder. I just state you for your comfort folder. There's a parent folder. Inside the folder, again create a folder with some other name. If you want to keep the folder at the end, then create the folder in under chapter 7. This is I'm doing. So here under chapter 7, I'm creating a new folder. That's for test. After creating this is purposely done here because to explain you the arrows and the usage of arrows. Here this child category, the child folder, just if I click this, it will move as a one of the child folder of this. Again, if I move, then it become a parent folder. So this new test folder I created. So whatever the particular activity, for those activity, the questions which you are creating, you can include it here. So this is one thing. Second thing, if you want to randomize the question, it must be inside the folder. So this is the second need of creating the category. So if you want to randomize in this activity, out of 3 questions, there are one question has to be asked in the activity, then create the 3 questions inside the folder. So then again, for those only 3 questions, you have to create one more folder under this. So just I will do that also. New test folder. So under this test folder, new random question, I'm creating one more folder. If you want to randomize any question, you can create all those questions inside this folder. If you are keeping outside the folder, it is not going to be included in the activity. Some of you experimented this, maybe some of you not. So these are the two purposes. As per my knowledge, we are creating the categories. One is organizing the question for easy access. The second one is to randomize the questions in the activity. Out of 10, for example, out of n questions, you are going to ask r question. That's it. This is the two reasons I am start creating the categories. Okay, now creating the question. So this presentation is a very short calculated multi-choice question type. Only I am going to demonstrate. So calculated multi-choice. So obviously by name itself, it is easy to understand. Multiple answers also can be given in this. Only one answer also possible to do. So here, question name, any name as per your reference you can give it. For example, you are creating the pure math course for chapter 2. Then the question is related with exponential. This is about the mark. This is your template only. This is just for your convenience. It is for 1 mark question or easy or moderate. Question text. As you know, it is a rich text editor. It's more than a word. Whatever you are doing or you are able to do in Word platform, the same thing can be done here. More than that also can be done. So this rich text editor give you the space for HTML edit window, and also the LaTeX code compatibility is also there. You can type it. So until you get very familiar with the LaTeX codes. For example, if I want to simplify, here I want to explain one more. My computer needs restart. Yes, ma'am. Repeat the process again. Calculated multi-choice question. So then name as per your wish. Here. So whatever you are typing as a math content, you have to type in between the slash bracket. $5 is not working here. In 3.1 onwards, I think in Moodle 3.1 onwards, they stopped rendering the math inline in between the dollar symbol. Why? Because they stated in many courses, many of them, the many users, they have started using the dollar symbol to represent the currency. So it has some conflict between this. If your all courses is not having such feature, you can change this in the server side. I requested once, then it was denied, because this is the reason. Somewhere in the courses in business, they are using the dollar symbol. If they type something with dollar, then it reflects some other display. So that's why the default setup is now in Moodle, hereafter forever in Moodle, slash bracket, open bracket, and slash close bracket. In between this, whatever you are typing is LaTeX code. It consider this as a LaTeX code. If you are using text in between this, still, as I said, it is a LaTeX code. It is considered as a LaTeX code. For example, e power 3x minus 2y. These are LaTeX codes. You know the structure is visible for you. E power 3x minus 2y. Yes, I will make it very simple. E power 3x into e power 2x equal. So simple question. What is e power 3x into e power 2x? So the answer is e power 5x. If you are, so these are the default setups. The answer option, I suggest you to not keep always the answer option in choice A, because most of the question, if it is not randomized, then most of the answers will appear in the choice A. So that's why better choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. Shuffle your answers while even creating. Shuffle your right answers while you are creating the question. Then automatically it is also going to shuffle, so that the student will get the right answer in all other different positions. So here again in answer option, also I need a math uh, LaTeX code, because e power. So I don't want to simply display e cap 5x. So I want to keep this as e power 5x. So I must use the LaTeX code inside the answer option. So it will work only here in calculated multi-choice. In such way, we made the changes in server. Calculated simple and other questions, and the LaTeX code uh, doesn't work there. So this is integer display. This 5, the number is an integer display. So the answer display, you should keep 0. This is an integer display. That's why we are having 0 decimal places. So there are two options to display the answer, either in decimal or in significant figure. So according to your question's nature, you can select one of this. For this question, I am selecting 0 decimal. So this is the right answer, e power 5x. So choose 100 percentage, as only one answer option selected here. It's a default option, one answer only. So here also multiple answers allowed. you already experienced some competitive examination with multiple answers also. So such questions also can be created by using this. So the default is A, B, C for the number choices. So just make it no numbering. Just keep it no numbering, because in front of the answer option there is a bulletin in the display of the question for the students. So at the time, just again A dot, the students may confused with this. So that's why in default we are keeping no numbering in all such question type. I made the change. Default mark is 1. So the question is given here. Then the right answer is given. Then started the distractors. Again, I made the changes. Instead of 5, just I keep X. 4, 6, and I know most of you know this, why we are giving 5 options, just to increase the uh, possibility of not guessing the answer. That's it, nothing more. So this decision also discussed and decided in our section meeting only, to just keep 5 answer options. So we keep this 5 answer options, 1 right answer with 4 distractors. Now the question is completed. So where this is a simple multiple choice question. Now we need to introduce the variable. So you can fix either a single variable or 2 variable or more variables as per your requirement of the question. So here it is the freedom of or the right of the question setter. You can keep either only one variable in this question or 2 variable. Still both of them are accepted, because it is you are planning the difficulty level of the question. So the numbers also may be a little number, a small number, or a huge number. It is based on your decision. So now first I will explain with only one variable. So already these flower brackets are uh, here typed to generate e power 3x, both 3x in the power of e and both 2x in the power of e. So if you don't put this flower bracket, then only 2 will appear in the power, x will appear down as usual text. So that's why we use this flower bracket. The LaTeX in between the slash bracket understood this. Based on this, the rendering process happen, and the math display will be there in the question setting. So here, to change this to, again keep this in mind, always the variable, again you have to type inside the flower bracket. Here whatever you are typing inside the flower bracket, now instead of 2, I replaced with flower bracket. Inside this, keep any variable, a small letter or capital letter. This that is your wish. So just I started with A. So again I put the flower bracket, and inside that I kept a variable A. Now inside slash bracket, it's reading this as inline math. Inside e power, that again flower bracket we used for the variable A. Simply, I mean, if you type some variable A in between the flower bracket, it is a variable for this question type. Then now I introduce the variable A. Wherever you used this variable, then change this accordingly. How this 5 came? This 5 came because of 3 plus 2. So now I kept 3, but I changed 2. I want to display something. Again, here variable. So that's why I put flower bracket. Inside the variable, I want to add these two numbers, 3 plus, again one more variable is there, that is A. So 3 plus A I kept, but I want to display this after summing these two numbers. So 3 plus A, the variable, if I want to show this in the answer option, I have to calculate. I mean, I want to sum these two numbers, 3 and A. So if you put equal to sign here after the flower bracket, if you put equal to sign here, then it will add these two numbers. Then the result will be displayed here as a variable. So equal to, the purpose of equal to is do the calculation whatever inside this flower bracket and give the output. This is the purpose of this equal to symbol. Here 3 plus one variable a, it will do. Then here simply e power ax. If you want to display with a, again you have to keep a, the variable, in flower bracket. Then here 4 I kept. So flower bracket equal to 2 plus the variable a. Whenever I am stating variable, I am using flower brackets. So here 6. So here again variable flower bracket equal to the number I used 3 multiply. That is a logic when I type 6. So 3 multiply with the variable a. So whenever I stated variable, I used flower brackets. So 3 multiply with a. So then 10. So here 5 variable, then equal to 5 multiply with a. So 5 options created with variable. It is not mandatory to use the variable in all 5 options, but at least in one option you must use the variable. So this is the necessity thing here. If you use the variable a in the question, then you must use at least in one choice the variable a. It is not mandatory to use in all other choices. So these options we will discuss later. The purpose is just to create the question here. It is clearly stated in the first screen. I explained just variable. I stated variable, but the technical term here is wildcard. The technical term used here as wildcard for variable. The wildcard a given here. If you used some other variable in the question, for example, flower bracket b, that will also comes here. If you are using somewhere just e power x, for example, inside the flower bracket, if it is x or some other usual variable, then it will ask you possible wildcards present only in the question text. If you are not asking the particular variable in the answer, you used two variable notation. It means inside the flower bracket, you used flower bracket a and flower bracket x in the question, but it is not included in the answer. Then only the wildcard included in the answers here, only the wildcard included in the question will be appear here, so that you have to decide whether it will use the same, you are going to use this also as a random variable or not. So this is as per your decision. So now only one variable we used, so this will ask you whether you are using the same existing private data set as before. But this is the first question for you, and also it is a private data set you are creating. So default, just keep it. For this question setting for pure math, we are going to keep the same default option in all the question creation. Don't change this option. So this change I will explain if possible in the next meeting. But here just keep this as default. This is also default. Don't synchronize. So it means in this place, don't change anything in this page. Then the default variable declaration here is from 1 to 10, and the decimal value is 1 here. So that's why the wildcard value, it took 4.9. So it display the answer here for e power 3 plus 4.9x. If you want to give this as a decimal value with one place, then default is okay. If you want to keep this as an integer, then change this as 0. And if you don't want to keep 1, as you know, the multiplicative identity is 1, the additive identity is 0. So better to avoid this 0 and 1. So we prefer not to get infinite or 0 in the answer option, repeated, to avoid the repeated answer also. So that always start with minimum 2. My suggestion, better to avoid 0 and 1. The maximum 9. So if you want to give one digit variable, so 2 to 9. This decision is as per your wish. So the first time if you are creating, it is not required to click this, but it is optional. But if you are editing again, after creating the question, if you are editing again, it is mandatory to update the data set by clicking this. As you said, the data sets are created in the server. So whenever you made the changes here, it is better to just click this one time to update the data set parameters. So I click this. Then there are three options here. The default is reuse previous value if available. But this is the first question creation. So there is no available data already. But if there is available data, then it is reusing the values for this particular variable A. The second option, force regeneration on only non-shared wildcard. So this particular is private wildcard. It is not shared. If you are clicking this also, both of the users of these two options are same for this question. The third option, force regeneration of all wildcards. There are many wildcards after creation of many questions. You may have many wildcards in your server side. Then for such question type, for the particular question, you have many data. Then if you want to force all generation, sorry, generation of all wildcards, then you have to click this option, because sometime while you are changing the data here, after saving the question, it will not reflect there in your display. Why? Because you are not changing this option and you are not forcing regeneration of all wildcards. So that's why it took default already available data for the variable A. So my suggestion is keep always this force regeneration of all wildcards as default. Then this is based on the, this is also we preferably keeping 100. We are just generating 100 data values, or it means 100 questions. Just click this add. Actually it is generating 100 different questions for you. So you can display this below. The 100 set 100 is displayed here. The set 100 is displayed here. There are total. If you want to display all the 100 or any 10 for moderation, so the moderation process could be done also in this way. If you want to check all the 100 as per your interest, maybe I suggest you to at least 10. If you want to check all the 100, click 100 and display. Then it will show you all the 100 questions, sorry, all the 100 answer options, even the questions variable also. The variable A is 9 here in 97. So it is only 2 to 7, 2 to 9. So 8 numbers only we assign. So the question set may repeat. See here 6, again 6. But totally 100 questions are generated by the module in the server side. So from this 100 question, any one question is going to be kept while the students start attempting the activity. So now everything done. You can preview here to avoid the data loss. Better save and we will come and edit the required changes. So I saved it without preview the question. Just I preview the question here by using this. So now the question is ready to preview, even duplicate and even to make edit. So just first preview this, check whether the question is as per your expectation. So e power 3x into e power 4x. So here the right answer e power 7x. You can check the right answer in two ways. Just fill the correct response. Otherwise, you just click the any wrong answer and then submit and finish. So just submit and finish just by selecting any one of the answer. Then check here. The question state graded wrong. The question state graded wrong. It means you selected the wrong answer. You again start again for preview. So this is the part of even question setting and also for the moderator. So here fill the correct response. So e power 7x. So e power 3x and e power 4x, it is e power 7x. So it is okay. Then submit the answer. Then check the responses here to double check whether it is displaying right or not, it's graded properly or not. So graded right. So then right answer is e power 7x. Our response also e power 7x. It's mapping these two and giving you the feedback graded right. So this is the process of creating a question with a single variable. So rest of all, I think as mathematician we know this. For multivariable, again the same process. Change this 3 with some other variable b, then e power bx, e power ax. Change the answer options wherever in your mind you kept this 3, then change this b. Instead of 3, it's a variable, so I used flower bracket. So flower bracket b. Then here I not used b, but here I used b minus 1. So just type b and minus 1. So b is the variable, but inside the variable, if you type b minus 1, you have to, it will not work because only b is the variable. So flower bracket should be only for the variable. Then minus 1. I kept in my mind 3 minus 1. Here 3 minus 1 is not the variable, only 3 is the variable. Because of 3, this 3 minus 1 is coming as 2. So replace the 3 as flower bracket b in the answer option. Again, here I multiplied these two. Instead of 3, I replaced with b. Here 5. So I used 3 plus 2. So b, then plus. Okay, the mistake is you should use the normal bracket to first calculate this b plus 2 to get 5, then multiply with a. In the same way, here there is no issue, but here b minus 1. So use the normal open bracket and close the bracket to just first evaluate this, then plus a. If you, as usual, like the students are writing the multiplication part without bracket, the same error will appear if you also forget to put the bracket. That's it. Now the question and the answer option both have two variables, so a and b. If both variables are there, already data available for a, b is the new data set. Now see here, for a, it is already you defined 2 to 9, but now you added the new variable. Default setup is with one decimal place, change this again 0. Here for b also 2 to 7 or 9 as per your wish. Now I changed this here in the data set, then update the data set parameters. If you not click this now, then it is not going to change in your data set while you are generating the data. Now see here. Now there is no issue if there is already available data with A. If you are changing something in A also, then you have to keep this. So that's why my suggestion is always keep this. There is no issue with keeping this always generating a new different 100 numerals. There is no issue. So keep this, then generate again 100. It is forcing, this option is forcing on all the existing variable with new different 100 data set, not different, possible 100 data set. Okay, now save the changes, view the question now. The usual checking process, fill the right response. If you want to check for some more options, no need to go back and come, just press F5 or reload this page. Or else just change Usually some option is there to just select the different few options. I don't know.
Question variant.
Yeah, where it is? I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it is there. It is there. Number
Yes,
83 right
yes,
now.
yes. Well, it should work with FI also. Yeah, I don't know why it's previously not worked. Or it is just shuffling the data. My server, but it is changing this numerals also. That's okay. So here, check the right answer just by filling the correct response and others also. So now we used two variables for e power ax, bx and e power ax. So both we used. So this is the brief and short explanation for using calculated multi-choice question with single variable and two variable. Now you can extend this for up to n variable. Now in the same question, I want to change the range of the particular variable. Already created question. Now I started changing the range. Only I want to change the particular range of b, for example. So here in B, 2 to 7 given, I want to give some big number. Then even negative number, for example, minus 9 to minus 2. This is the range. So minimum value should be in the first and maximum is the second. It's already given here, minimum and maximum. Now it is the integer value 0. So I changed this. As I told you, update the data set parameter. Then now, as I told you already, the data set created in the server for A and B. Now, if you add it again, it is not going to replace there for the value. So before that, for our safer side, you have to choose this as default as per my suggestion. Still, sometimes we experienced even after clicking this, we force the regeneration of all wildcard. Sometimes it is not regenerating. So for the safer side, additionally, you must do this. Just delete all the 100 values of A and B in the server just by selecting this delete option. You select all the 100 options here and click delete. This process will delete the complete data set for A and B in the server. Then now it is very fresh question. Either you can select this or select this as optionally. As per my suggestion, better to select this and click 100 and add. Now it is creating a new 100 values for the wildcard A and wildcard B. Then save the changes. So the B value is negative and A value is positive. Auto changes happen here. See if it is positive and negative. Our part as a moderator, you have to check this ugly display e power 1x. So in answer option, the result, the calculated number should not be like this 1x. We always not preferring or not writing 1x in math, inline math. So you should check and you should avoid this one. In such way you have to arrange the range. So this is the also the part of moderation while doing the online calculated multiple choice activity moderation. It is a part of moderation to check whether these numerals should not be 0 1. As I told you, 0 and 1 are infinity, maybe sometimes happen if the denominator is 0 in the calculation. So these all also has to be checked. Sometimes we experienced, not sometimes, many times, the answer option is same. It means that while we review and moderated the question, we not checked all the 100 options. As I told you, how can we check all the 100 options? Maybe time consuming. If you are very much confident in the function, as we are teaching the domain, if this is the function, the range given for a and b, so the result will be could be the number which should not be 0 or infinity or 1. So in such way, we have to frame the number here. So you know the range, you already fixed. So a plus b. So check all possible number of addition with a and b. Then here a, there is no possibility for 1, but there is the possibility of 1 here, 2 minus 1. So 1 plus a. So here also there is no chance. Here, I think no. So in while looking this function, I'm not getting 1. But in answer display, we are getting 1. So there is something we are missing. So there is a chance here, minus 2 minus 1. So minus 3 plus 2. So minus 3 plus 1. So it is minus 1 coming. So minus 3 plus 4 plus 1 is coming. So in this function, so we have to check and identify where this 1 is existing. You have to change the answer option in such way 0, 1 and infinity should not appear in the answer option until unless it is mandatory and it is the answer. These are just my experience I'm sharing with you. I think I explained everything. Other features of the rich text editor, adding the image, adding the anything in it, you already most of you experienced. So I didn't touch those part. So now I explained for a single variable, two variable, the variable changes in the data set, everything I explained. If it is possible for one variable and two variables, then it is possible for any number of variables. There is a set of functions there, and if option also there in answer option, you can use it. So that is something advanced level. So already almost 55 minutes we completed. We will take 10-15 minutes for answering your questions. For example, I can explain this here, e power ab. Just I'm duplicating the question. This is another question I'm just creating for slash d fraction. Hope you understand what actually I'm doing. E power bx divided by e power ax. So I just type the latter code slash d fraction for display fraction. Within the flower bracket, it is the numerator. The next flower bracket is for the denominator. So this is the next question, e power bx by e power ax. So my intention is I have to keep this b and a the same numeral which is existing in the previous question in the both activity, because I don't want to change the numeral. So this is the question from Dr. Anita. So here no change, but the answer option you can change as per your wish. The answer option, it is about b minus a, the right answer. Sorry. I saved. Now the second page has some role to do this. I told you in the second page, don't change anything. But here, in this particular question, if you keep private data set, it means is going to again create 100 different numerals in the server for this variable b. If you are creating the private data set for a, it means again one more data set for a also created with 100 different numerals. This do not synchronize. So it means it is not going to synchronize with the question which already have in the same folder. Just underline the word in the same folder, which contains the same variable. For example, a and b are the two variables you are creating in some particular folder. Inside the folder, if any other questions having the same variable a and b, then this particular question, if you want to synchronize with those questions, then select synchronize. If you don't want to synchronize, the a value should be different in all the different questions, then do not synchronize. This is default setup. Now, particularly these two questions, you want to synchronize the value of A and B. I mean, the same value of A and B if you want to give, then select synchronize. Here, shared data set. You are going to create a new shared data set. This data set will be created and it is going to be shared with two questions. So that is the reason we are here selecting shared data set. In both A and B, both I want to give the same numeral which is there in the previous question inside the same folder. Now, there is the data set created here for the wildcards A and B. Is it used? So far not used because the quiz 00 here appeared. Then A and B, again it is appearing the default. Change this as per your requirement. Force the regeneration in all wildcards, irrespective of shared or non-shared. This is always I am keeping as my default option while generating or deleting. So here add 100 numerals for A and B. Then I saved this. Now there are two questions inside this folder chapter 2 created. So these two questions, if you added in a single quiz activity, then A and B will be remain same. That's it. If you check the review option, it will not, because you are checking the preview here -5 and 7, here 6 and -3. You can't check this particular property just by looking the preview. While you adding these two activities, two quiz questions in the same activity, even it is not required in the same page. In the same activity, if you add these two questions, then the same numeral will be displayed for this variable A and B. That's it. I think I answered the question. Any other questions, sir?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Not audible, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir. Is it audible now?
Sir, speak loudly. Not audible.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Is it possible to assume values for the variables to be some particular values? For example, I want to give values as perfect square numbers, 1, 4, 9, 16, like that.
One, 4, 9, the same answer, sir. It is not possible here. You have to define the range. In this question, it is not possible. That's why we moved for many questions formula question type. So nowadays we actually only for this basic math exit test we are using this. So then it is not possible in the range. But as a mathematician, we know that you can fix the range as a domain within the whole number. For example, 1 to 9. You want to generate anywhere in the question or the answer as a perfect square, use the variable A into A. That's why I said all possible functions are possible to develop or write inside the question as well as the answer. All possible functions, math functions, Moodle is supporting. So if you are defining the domain, but you are asking for the range, I need only the perfect square. So x square is the function. So just define the domain, and for the range, A into A. So wherever you want the perfect square, just display there as A into A. If you want to show me as a demo, here you want to display instead of A, if you want to display A square. That's it, sir. Nothing more. Here instead of A, you want A square, perfect square number only you want to display. I just define A as 2 to 9. If you want to display 4, then 9, then 16, then A into A. So A is the variable. Then star again A. So now it is displaying A into A. So it means as per your requirement, the function is generated here as the perfect square. So this is where we have to adopt and we have to break the limitation of the Moodle as a mathematicians. For your information, there are such questions only mathematicians with very good sound knowledge can create. There are such questions are there. So that is the reason we published 3 questions, just simple 3 questions as a research paper. So this is what I'm telling. There are some particular functions. Only with that logic, you could be able to create such question. So I hope I answered your questions.
Yeah, before also we did same for even number, odd number.
Yeah,
If you want
odd
only
number.
even number, 2 times variable.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like this we did earlier also.
Yes, sir. But the limitation is there for the defining the range, minimum to maximum continuously. Only the
Yeah,
option
yes.
is for decimal digit decision.
We can't do
We
any
can't
alter
break
in
it.
the range, but we can use the variables according to our requirement.
Yes. Just to find the function is our task, sir. Which function you have to use. As he said, for even number, 2n. For odd number, either 2n minus 1 or 2n plus 1. Such way, we have to took the function to display there in the question as well as the answer.
Yes, earlier we
Any other
created the
question?
problem same.
Yeah. That is the huge advantage for our real-time activity. It is giving you the equivalent paper correction. What actually we
So
are making.
we should write all the steps in the module, sir, for this when we are setting the question.
No, ma'am.
Suppose
That's why I said it's a short question, maybe with 2 steps or 3 steps. We should assume that student, if we made the mistake instead of plus minus, if a by b instead of multiplication, if we are finding x value, a by b become b by a. Such mistakes.
okay.
Even in paper correction also, we are just evaluating based on that. If it is completely wrong, we are not going to provide any mark. So that's why I said
Yes, yes.
such possible all partial right answers we have to add. Here is a calculated question. Just I want to show you how you are adding. The question text given in the answer option, only numeral is possible. No more LaTeX code or text will appear only for the numeral questions. This is especially for pure math and basic and applied. If it is numeral question, then this is the right choice. The tolerance for the right answer, then the grade 100% for the right answer, for example. Then you can add many more blank answers. So it is for partial. So here answer 2 formula. So here answer 2 is added. Then again the grade option may be half. If it is 2 mark question, if you want to give 1.5, so then 75% we are choosing. Here, what is the answer? What is the possible partial right answer? So you have to list down. Once you created this, then by your experience, the paper-based exam, we already corrected many papers for these courses. Then add all the possible partially right answers. You can get the input from all other teachers also. What are all the possible partial right answers could be obtained for the given job? So this is my suggestion.
Sir, this we did already. We have experience with this
Yes, sir,
type
yes.
of
Already we
questions.
did.
Only
Yeah.
the formulated, we don't have any experience in framing that. That's why I'm asking. The steps it is come out now. 3-4 steps we got in the key. I mean,
Yes, sir.
in the assignment. So
Yeah.
that all should we type all these things also while framing the question?
Ma'am, frankly speaking, I did these questions within 1 or 2 days, the complete question with answer, just by using MathPix. I already told in
Okay.
the previous workshops, if you are doing
Yes,
something
yes,
huge,
yes.
time consuming,
Yes.
just drag and drop with the numeral, then changing the numeral as variable. That's why I adopt that methodology while explaining this workshop also. I not simply started with the variable. I started with the numeral, the question. And the answers also I filled with numeral. This approach I explained here also in the same way, which I adopted for creating the question to avoid the mistake and confusion. So whenever I am creating the question, I adopted just screenshot the existing question inside the book. I copy pasted that and I am drafting the answers for the numerals. Then it is too easy for me. Sometimes the example question is there, the with the numeral and the answer option also given in the example. Just I am just screenshotting that by using Matrix. I included this in Moodle. It is matter of a few seconds. Now the question is there for the particular numeral. Then my duty and responsibility is to randomize the numeral now. Then changing the numeral with the variable, I'm doing maximum it take 2 to 3 minutes for me to per question. So this is the approach I'm having. You started with variable, everything you kept in my mind, so in your mind, then you started typing with the variable. Then I feel it is time consuming, it is more difficult also because finding the error it takes more time. If you are doing in this way, it is taking very less time. Just prepare the question for the numeral and change wherever you want the numeral as the variable for the student, change with the variable. Here in calculator multi-choice question, it is a flower bracket variable. Then in formula question, it's a simple variable. Just replace with A, B or something. It is too easy to change the variable as a numeral for well-defined, well-structured question and answer. So that's why just I'm screenshotting by using mathematics from the book. I included the question with answer in Moodle. Then I'm changing the numeral as variable. So this process taking maximum 2 to 3 minutes to frame one single question without any error. Any other questions?
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you for the knowledge that you are sharing from the beginning in this regard.
Thank you.
See, sir, Shantil
Yes,
sir,
sir.
write one question that if fx equal to 2x square plus 4x, then find f of 5 plus h minus f of 5 over h.
It is very lengthy, sir. Tell me again.
Shantil sir asked that one. If fx,
Sir,
check.
Nasir sir, it is there in chat box. Please look
Chat
the chat
box.
box.
1 second. 1 second.
fx is equal to 2x square plus 4x, then find f of 5 plus h minus f of 5 h over h. How to give answer option for this type of problem? Shantil sir, Dr. Shantil sir, he is asking this question. It's related to quadratic form.
It's all known thing, so that's why.
Long processor.
No, not long, sir. The problem with my computer, it is working more than 4 or 5 days without restart. That's why the slash is not working. I have to copy paste this. Instead of slash, some other symbol is appearing. Really, what is the answer, sir, here? Sendil, sir?
Sorry, sir. Actually, I think he has muted the microphone. But it is that no, he
Actually, the answer is linear type, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
No.
Linear.
The answer is the linear type, which includes one variable.
Yes, yes, yes.
For
Linear.
example, yeah. So here the variable, you're typing the variable, for example, A, then H, if I type the text, it is not the variable because it is not included the flower bracket. Then plus some number numeral will be the answer, I think. The variable 11 and the numeral, it will appear, which is given here, maybe 4, I think. So after calculating your answer, it is some variable here for A and then the H. So this value is based on your variable. So you have to answer the question by just keeping this variable. Then the final answer will appear. So the final answer contains only one variable. So instead of the 5, we are going to keep the variable. So replace this 5 with the variable a. Then h is the same h. Then substitute this a plus h. Find it here the answer. Then wherever you find a in your answer option, then replace it. So here what it will be. Even I couldn't guess the answer. If somebody answered me, then I can show you. What is the answer for this? If I used a plus h, I think it take at least 2 to 3 minutes to find that. Chandra sir, do you get the answer?
I'm working out, sir. I'm working out.
Yes, sir. Keep
Nasi
a
sir,
plus.
Nasi sir.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, one more question is there. Sudhir sir shared. Please check the chat box.
One second. Where it is, sir?
It is there, sir, on the top. Sudhir Kumar sir.
When we change from the radian to degree to radian, actually default setup is there in Moodle is radian. For angle, it is radian. If you want to change the value from radian to degree, then RAD to degree, DEG. That is the command. Radian to degree. Inside the flower bracket, you can give the value. Degree to radian also, DEG to radian. Inside the flower bracket, if you give the value, then it will. Anyway, whatever that, this is all numerals. Wildcard is giving you the domain value. For A, you are fixing one domain. That's it. Domain is the whole number. It could be any real number. So this is what we are assigning there in the calculated multi-choice. It is the domain value. So domain value can be anything. All well-defined functions you can define as per your wish. So this is the answer for this question also. The radian to degree and degree to radian, there is a command function for this. In Moodle, there is a set of command. Already we shared the list of functions could be used in Moodle. Sir, completed?
Sir, I have given answer, sir, in the chat box.
Given?
Answer in the chat box is there, sir.
2h plus 4a plus a. Sir. That's
Yes,
it, sir. This is the answer. Just
Yes.
copy and I paste it here. So instead of this a, you are using the variable a. But 4a. So this has to be given 4a as the answer. So this is the complete variable, needs the calculation. So inside the flower bracket, I'm using equal to 4 multiply with the variable a. So this is the display. If you want to display 2h plus, including this 4 also in the calculation, then put the flower bracket at the end. So now it is 4 into a plus 4 as the whole calculation it will take. Then finally display 2h plus, if for example a equal to 2, then 2h plus 12 is the display answer. Change this as 0. The mistake maybe from student side minus. As a distractor, I added only 2 options. Then save in name. Save it. Rated with 100. In hurry, because I feel in my mind that I'm taking too much time. That's why. So here, changing the numeral with 2 to 7, 0. Then this display, I'm generating the 100 value for this question. Save it. Review this. Now this is the question and the right response is this 28. You can check with these numerals. So you have to answer one time as a moderator to check this, whether this is right answer or not.